After the Lakers' acquisition of Patrick Beverley last week, one big question still remains. Do the Lakers trade Russell Westbrook? Let's discuss. What up, ballers? Welcome back to the bar. My name is Barry. I will be your host today. If you like basketball and you like bars, make sure you smash up that like button down below. Please go ahead and share this video with all your favorite NBA fans. And also hit that subscribe button. We put up fresh NBA content almost daily, and we are live every single Wednesday night for Wednesday night parties. All right, let's go ahead and jump here into the video. As you know, the Lakers trade for veteran guard Patrick Beverley. This happened late last week. The Jazz add forwards Talen Horton-Tucker, and Stanley Johnson from the LA Lakers. This seems like it could be a good swap for both teams. The Jazz continue to add young talent and offload some of their veterans, while the Lakers add a veteran point guard, one that had an amazing performance in last year's playoffs and has come out on national TV to say he could take the Lakers to the playoffs this season. I think this is a great trade for the LA Lakers. They finally get their dog that they thought Russell Westbrook was going to be in Pat Beverley. So great addition for them. But this brings up a ton of different questions. First off, what happens to Westbrook? Will he get traded? There's been reports coming out that the Lakers could be involved in the Donovan Mitchell trade if one does happen, if they need a third team to help facilitate some salary. We know that the Jazz love the LA Lakers 2027 and 2029 draft picks. Supposedly after LeBron retires, we'll see what happens to Anthony Davis, but they do like those two draft picks. And I don't think the Lakers have a chance to get Donovan Mitchell here, but they could facilitate a trade and maybe bring in some more win now ready pieces, maybe some more shooters. Maybe they can add a little bit more perimeter defense. Bill Simmons has got a great point here. He thinks that if the Lakers trade Russell Westbrook to the Pacers, this could end his NBA career, which is really quite concerning if you're Russell Westbrook. I mean, the dude has made plenty of money, so I think he will be okay. But he didn't have a bad season last year. At 33 years old, he played 78 games for the LA Lakers, averaged 34 minutes per game, and averaged 18.5 points per game and 7 assists and 7 rebounds per game. It was a disappointing season for the Lakers. They missed the playoffs. And I would say this is a disappointing season for Russell Westbrook as well. You can look back just to his previous season, a 22-point triple-double, which was absolutely incredible. This dude continues to put up triple-doubles, and he's actually number one now in the NBA in all-time triple-doubles. However, this does remind me of a certain player named Allen Iverson. If you look here at Allen Iverson's stats, we can look at when he was 32 years old. This was his second season with the Denver Nuggets. He played 82 games, played almost 42 minutes a game, and averaged an amazing 26.4 points per game, 7.1 rebounds per game. And then just 2 seasons later, in 2010, 2011, he plays in Turkey because no one wanted Allen Iverson on their squad. We know that the dude was an incredible performer, had a long NBA career, one of my favorite players growing up. But what was it that led to this sudden drop-off for him? Was it an inability to take maybe a bench role, an inability to help some of the younger players, or maybe he just didn't have what it took anymore? I see a very similar situation happening here with Russell Westbrook. He's, 33 years old at this point. He makes a ton of money. He's entering in the final year of his contract. And Bill Simmons made a good point here in this article. He said, if you're a playoff team, do you really want Russell Westbrook on your team? And if you're not a playoff team, do you want Russell Westbrook demanding to start, wanting to play 40 minutes a game and going out there and trying to make your team competitive when in reality, you're really just fighting for a lottery position in next year's draft. So it is a pretty interesting thing. I want to hear from you guys down below in the comments. Do you think if Russell Westbrook gets traded from the LA Lakers this season, that his NBA career could potentially be over? I want to hear from you down below, so please let me know. The last thing I want to let you guys know in this video, this for me is the ideal trade scenario for the LA Lakers if they want to get back to the NBA playoffs this year, if they want to make it to the NBA Finals this year. I think this gives them a great chance. This trade would be Russell Westbrook to the Indiana Pacers for Buddy Hield and Miles Turner. I think the Lakers would have to include at least one of those first-round picks, potentially both of them, to make this deal happen. But I think this is an absolute steal for the Lakers. They get a guy in Miles Turner who can actually play the center position, a position that Anthony Davis has been very vocal about not wanting to be. He can protect the rim. He can also shoot threes and space the floor. You get a guy like Buddy Hield, who is an excellent three-point shooter. He has made a lot of mistakes in his career, handling the ball, late game turnovers, stuff like that. But I don't anticipate Buddy to be having that kind of role on this Lakers team. He's not going to be handling the ball. He's not going to be doing any of those things. He's going to be shooting the ball late in games when LeBron dishes it to him in the corner. I think this would be an absolute huge move for the Lakers. Your starting lineup would be Patrick Beverley. You would have Buddy Hield, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Miles Turner, with guys like Lonnie Walker coming off the bench. I think this is what it would take for the Lakers to get back to the NBA Finals. I really do. I'd love to hear from you guys down below in the comments. If you think this is a good trade for the Lakers, I want to hear your comments. If you think this is a bad trade from the Lakers, let me know what trade you would do if you were them. And if you're in that small minority of wanting to hold on to Russell Westbrook, let me know down below in the comments why you think that's possible. I know many of you are here from my video about Kyrie Irving potentially coming to the Lakers. I think that ship has officially sailed with all the drama calming down between Kyrie and KD and the Brooklyn Nets. I think that those rumors will at least calm down here for the next few months. Potentially the Lakers hold on to Westbrook to see what happens in Brooklyn. If things start to blow up, maybe they can make a trade for Kyrie Irving. But as of right now, I see that as off the table. I think their best bet is to make this trade with the Pacers. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you all in the next video.